Self-knowledge is a deeply personal and transformative journey, where an individual explores their emotions, thoughts, and experiences to better understand themselves. When it comes to trauma, this process becomes even more crucial. The pain caused by traumatic events can disconnect us from who we truly are, creating emotional and psychological barriers that limit us. However, by diving into self-knowledge, it is possible to reframe these experiences and find new meanings for them. One of the first steps to reframe trauma is to acknowledge its existence and understand its impact on our lives. Often, traumas are buried or minimized as a form of self-protection. Self-knowledge, however, invites us to look directly at this pain, not with judgment but with compassion. By recognizing the trauma, we begin to see how it influences our behaviors, fears, and thought patterns, creating space for transformation. This process of reframing requires an honest analysis of emotions. Self-knowledge allows us to identify repressed or denied feelings, such as anger, sadness, or guilt. These feelings, if left unaddressed, can continue to fuel the trauma, perpetuating a cycle of pain. By becoming more aware of our emotions, we have the opportunity to confront them and release their weight, paving the way for healing. In addition to dealing with emotions, self-knowledge helps us reinterpret the narrative we create about trauma. Often, trauma leads us to tell stories about ourselves that do not reflect our true essence. We may see ourselves as permanent victims, or as someone who has no control over their own life. By getting to know ourselves better, we can rewrite these narratives, attributing new meanings to past experiences and viewing them as opportunities for growth and strength. Reframing trauma through self-knowledge also involves acceptance. This does not mean agreeing with or justifying what happened, but rather accepting that the past is immutable and that we can choose how to react to it from now on. Through self-knowledge, we learn to accept our wounds as part of our history without allowing them to define our future. Another dimension of self-knowledge in this process is the development of resilience. The more we know ourselves, the more we discover our ability to deal with challenges. Trauma, when seen in the light of self-knowledge, can be transformed into a source of strength. What was once a painful memory can become a milestone of overcoming and proof of our ability to grow, even in the face of the greatest adversities. Finally, the journey of reframing trauma through self-knowledge is continuous. It is not a linear process, but a constant practice of looking within and redefining our relationship with the past. Each new insight about ourselves brings us closer to a more authentic and empowered version, capable of transforming pain into wisdom and creating a fuller and more meaningful life.